Hey everybody, watch this review here with a look at Iron Man. It's just Iron Man. It's from the Iron Man 2 line. He's number 30 of Wave 2. Figured I would review outside today just to get a natural sunlight so you could see what that's like as opposed to my usual lighting with this camera. And the usual lighting with the usual camera work. The only problem is you occasionally get sirens, cars or trucks driving by, and other crap. But hey, kinds of sacrifices you have to make for a somewhat different review. Now, I will also be reviewing a regular review of this guy using the normal equipment. Already shot it, just haven't gotten around to uploading it. Figure I'd upload this one first too, because it is a little bit faster to upload these files. I don't know why. Is it showing up? Yeah, it's showing up. Now, he came with a usual card in the stand. Didn't bother bringing either of those out, because nobody really cares about them either. But we do have this crappy little projectile here. I absolutely hate the look of these. I mean, they look like something else, honestly, but I'm not going to say what. And it falls off, too. But this secures to his fist hand, so he can fire his little repulsor. I know, kind of hokey. I mean, some of them look nicer because they have more of a pattern to it. This one particular one just looks like crap. By the way, I'm shooting it like right next to a wall, so things will kind of fall over. Now, I wanted to pick up one Iron Man from this line because I hadn't been all that impressed with the Iron Men from the normal Marvel Universe line. And, at first I was kind of against getting this particular one, although I like the colors and everything, just because it uses, more of a different paint with a lot of different decorations and hues, and it's got a lot of weird color the way it's done. It reminds me a lot of the figure they released in the Superhero or Marvel Legends Showdown line back when Toy Biz was doing their 4-inch line, which I absolutely hated, but for some reason I like this one a bit more, if it makes any sense. May or may not. There's a paint defect here in the back where it's either scraped or something. It's the sort of thing you'd never notice in box just because that's the part that's covered up. It's kind of annoying. Just a quick run through of articulation before I forget, because I'm doing this live and everything. Well, not live, but, shooting without editing. The head only rotates, it doesn't go up and down. It could go up and down if you decide to pop the head off, but not going to work. Also, the joint is really loose for some reason. Shoulder has this little pad thing that you can pop up to move the arm. No bicep rotation, but normal ball joint on the shoulder. Ball and socket here at the elbow. Nice joint. I wish they'd actually do something like this for the actual legs, but they use the other hokey joint. We also have a point of rotation here at the wrist. Now, one hand closed, one open. Cool thing is both ones they bothered to paint in the repulsor, which they don't always do. I mean, I think that's a nice touch, and plus you can even see the repulsor because the way his fist is closed. Now, ab/diaphragm has a torso joint. Will rotate 360, goes forward back a bit, but if you go up too much, you can see the yellow unpainted area, so kind of impedes what you can do with that. Kind of standard ball and socket where you've got that one line joint where you have to only turn out facing that line, then you have to try to either move the ball or move that, then mess around with the leg. Absolutely hate those, but what can you do? Double joint here at the knee, and then just a normal little ball here on the ankle, but won't go very far thanks to all the sculpting. All in all, kind of like this one. I may have wanted a Iron Man for my collection, but for this size, but it doesn't quite meet everything I want in an Iron Man, but it comes kind of close. The one downside is it's a little bit shorter than the Marvel Universe Classic Armor Iron Man, but he does have a much bulkier look, so at least that's a plus. I mean, the Marvel Universe one just looked like a normal character mold, so if you had it right up next to anybody else from the line, I mean, it just didn't look like a guy in a suit of armor or anything, because Iron Man should look a little bit bigger than, a normal character, and thanks to the fact that this is a bulkier sculpt, you do get that effect, but, yeah, I'm somewhat pleased with it. Definitely not my favorite from the line. That's still the comic series War Machine, but of the ones I've opened so far, I mean, this is a pretty decent one, and, you know, he's going to look nice with the rest of my stuff. But, yeah, let me know in the comments which type of format you prefer for filming, whether you prefer the... Is this camera still on? Yeah, it's still on. Whether you prefer this camera, or if you prefer the normal camera. Because, I mean, I can't edit in this one, so far as I'm aware. It has to get a different software package. Plus, the sound, I think, is a little bit choppier on this one. But I'll probably be uploading, like, the normal videos, and then also some of these ones using my normal digital camera for, well, for a little while, at least, until I figure out which one I prefer. Actually, I already know which one I prefer. I prefer the other camera, but I think it might be nice because this one does seem to have a better resolution and stuff, even if I can't stop, edit, and all that crap. But yeah, until next time, folks, this has been the Iron Man, number 30 from the Iron Man 2 line comic series.